So,
Yeah.
your relapse.
So my relapse. I kind of want to go back at the beginning.
Go ahead.
How should I start this? Well, I guess I just started from the beginning. The childhood portion.
Who turned you on to drugs?
More so family. It was just always around family.
Excuse me. Can you move that step?
Yeah.
Back your step up, please.
Just so growing up with family,
Hey, look
it's a
here.
lot of
Dude. Open that door for me right quick.
Hey, baby, let's go.
Okay. So the beginning.
You said family turned you on to drugs.
Family, yeah.
Misunderstanding, that's all.
Family,
Miscommunication.
growing up with family was a lot of alcoholics.
Right, yeah.
Like I said, my stepfather, he was a drug user and he was abusive growing up. So my step family side of the family was just negative, drama. It just was bad. I never even met my father's side of the family as well. My dad's brother passed away when I was a kid. So like my dad, he was just always just trying to live his life, My mom, I'm sorry to say it, but I don't like talking about my mom like that, but my mom was very borderline, not so right in the head.
I understand, and it's okay because it's not that you're talking bad about her. You're just exposing the reality that a lot of us suffer from, and we continue to suffer because we're too scared that it's going to make us look weak to seek therapy and things like that. And it's the exact opposite. It takes a strong person to seek help.
Speaking of therapy, that's what I was talking to when I started my sobriety 2 years ago, in 2023. When I went to Cincinnati and I got down there, the lady's like, what would you say is wrong with, the community that you're in? And I had to let her know, like, unfortunately with African American families, they're not taught about going to see a therapist or talking about it. We always was either you're gonna fight it out or just shut the fuck up and keep it pushing. And both of those is just negative, just adding coins to the negative side, and so we just being raised like that, it had like me growing up just bottling a lot of stuff up inside, I was molested when I was 4 and 5 years old, not annually, but orally, and it's just stuff I try to talk to my parents about, and my dad believed me, but he didn't know what to do. My mom didn't want to believe it, and it tore the family apart a little bit, and
I forgot I had cigarettes in my pocket. I was like, tell my brother, bring me a pack. I need a pack.
And
I gave her.
I kind of need to smoke a cigar. I'm sorry, guys.
Thank you.
Can I use a lighter too? Sorry. So just growing up not being able to talk about things is hard. And then, so at 9 years old, my mom was dating this guy. He was a crack addict, and she was dating this guy, and he got mad because I was sitting in his chair, and I'm 9 years old. And he's like, get on my chair, and I'm like, no, I'm 9 years old, just joking around. He's like, oh, you want to get on my chair? Come on, meet me outside. I need to talk to you. So, all right. So I get up, I go outside. As soon as I step out the door, he punched me in my face, literally scarred my eye. Like my eyesight been messed up ever since.
Wow.
And he chased me around the car. I went to go pick up a brick and throw it at him. And my mom saw me and was like, hey, what you doing? I'm like, man, he just punched me. And she's like, well, what you do? He's like, you need to check your son. He started yelling. I'm like, man, fuck you, bitch. I was 9, and I I was salty, and the first thing my mom did was turn around and slap me and told me shut the fuck up, crying little bitch, and she never apologized about that.
And that
situation.
hurt, and it plays an impact on us because it
Yeah.
sticks with you and it stays with you.
Yeah.
Moving forward, how old were you when you started using?
So I started drinking at 10 on New Year's. The family was like, "Hey, we're just gonna give the kids beer," you know, and they was like, "Well, you know, the non-alcoholic beer beverages, it's still alcohol, you
Yes,
know."
absolutely.
And they gave us all the kids on New Year's beer and gave us wine and thought it was funny that we was all drunk, you know. And then the following year, my brother introduced me to marijuana. And since then, I started smoking weed. And I just kept smoking weed, sneaking, smoking weed. And like I said, my father was a pothead. And he always left roaches around. So I always steal his roaches.
So what year, how old were you when you started using harder drugs and substances?
I was 18, 19. It was the year my dad passed away. I was 18, turning 19. My dad passed away my graduation year on my sister's birthday. And I was like, you know, I'm devastated. Liquor wasn't doing it. My friend called me over, he had some perks. We just got off work from a moving company and from a moving job. And he's like, man, I got these Percocets. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll take some. He's like, we're not popping them, we're gonna snort them. I'm like, snort them? He's like, yeah, so that started that opiate situation, and plus I was still smoking weed, still drinking. And then the following year, my cousin came around and he got me using cocaine with him, you know. So I was doing cocaine and Percocets and
Up and down.
up and downs, and then I was still going through a lot. I was in and out of jail, fighting the system, you know. I was witnessing my friends dying.
Hey,
parents
sugar daddy.
Dying, parents dying, you know, family members passing away. Family members ended up in jail, you know, ended up homeless. It was just back to back. My father passed, my great grandmother, then my father passed away in the same year. The following year, my auntie and my cousin passed away. The following year after that, it was just repeatedly. Every year, I've been
When
dealing
it
with
rains, it
funerals.
pours. How many years have you been on the streets?
Technically, I've been homeless since I was 19. I had my own spots here and there, but I've been homeless since I was 19 years old.
So where do you stay at now?
Actually, I'm staying in like a little residency I'm not supposed to stay in.
Abandoned.
Yeah, abandoned building.
Does it have heat?
Huh?
Does it have any heat?
No, it doesn't have heat. So I gotta make my little fire every night, put out every morning. Then I go to church. It's like a little ritual I do now, you know.
Well, when you make your fire, do you have ventilation?
Yeah, I got a little, you know, I keep the
Window crack.
One of the boards. I keep
Okay.
one of the boards cracked open so it could vent out. But
Well, hopefully we can do some things to try to,
yeah,
you know, change the situation around.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you my phone number, and
Absolutely.
we're gonna complete this interview another day. I'll come out
Okay.
tomorrow and
Okay.
interview you.
I also have some friends that I can bring along because
I absolutely
I
would like to interview
love-
them.
I would love to, because that's so when I just to finish off like this, when I came back from Cincinnati, my mindset was already clear. I was 2 years in, you know, I was like, you know, I'm sponsoring somebody. I did my 12 steps, you know. I know the AA, I know the ins and outs. I can help. You
So,
know, and
in
it-
order
it
to help
goes-
somebody
it
else,
goes-
though, who you gotta help first?
I gotta help me first. But and I realized, you know, you can't keep nothing clean, keeping it around dirty items.
You better say that. Like,
You
yes,
know,
yes,
so-
sir. Like they say, one
so-
bad apple will spoil the whole bunch.
Absolutely,
Well,
absolutely. So
Well, you know, the good part about it is I have a motto, and my motto is together we can make a difference.
Absolutely.
And I say that in every video. I put that in every comment because together we can make a difference. So again, my name is Melissa. My channel is The Distorted Reality 777.
Okay.
And I'll be back out to interview you guys tomorrow. And it was definitely a pleasure meeting you and talking to you.
Take care.